Started. Listen, if you do not pay your credit cards, there are 8 things that can happen. Okay. Your credit card company is watching. Let's go ahead and go right into it. Okay. First things first. We always get questions about, hey, people ask us, hey, can we help them with their credit goals? We can most definitely help you improve your credit score, qualify for home ownership, and lower your car payment as well. We literally just created a game plan for one of our elite members, and they were able to get approved for $9,000. Okay, to consolidate all of their credit card debt. So more on that in a little bit here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so 8 things that can happen to you. Okay, number one is going to be late fees and penalties. Okay, late fees and penalties. Credit card companies will charge late fees. Now, typically, they're somewhere between about 25 to $40. Okay, and then if you're not only late, but if you're over the limit, they may charge you an over the limit fee. Okay, next is going to be some may increase your interest rate to a penalty APR, which is usually 30% or higher, 29.99% or higher. Okay. So that's the first thing that can happen, late fees and penalties. Number two, is going to damage your credit score. Okay. Payments that are 30 days, 60 days, or even 90 days late will be reported to the credit bureaus. Okay. So it's most definitely going to tank your credit scores. This can cause your credit score to drop significantly. Okay. Significantly. All right. Now, not only that, but we're talking about at least, so it says sometimes about 100 plus points, depending on how many points you have now. So the higher your credit score is, 700s, 800s, the more your score is going to drop. If you're already in the sixes, already in the fives, you're still going to see a drop, just not as much. Okay. That's number two, damage to your credit score. Okay. Number three is going to be higher interest rates. Okay, the longer that you don't pay, the more interest accumulates, making the debt harder to repay. Okay. If you have an introductory 0% APR, missing payments may cancel that promotion that they have. So keep that in mind. It may cancel that promotion that you have. Okay. Next is going to be number four, collections and charge-offs. Collections and charge-offs. Now, after 180 days of non-payment, the lender, they may charge off your debt and sell it to a debt collector. Okay. So this is about 4 to 6 months. This is on average, guys, at least about, I would say on average about 6 months. So that's 6 consecutive months of being late. Okay. Of being late. And of course, they're going to sell it to a debt collector. Okay. Then not only that, but collection accounts stay on your credit report for up to 7 years. Now, obviously, some of them may be open to pay for delete. You can even dispute them, potentially get them removed as well. All right, make it a payment arrangement with them, a settlement. So it's really up to you on how you want to do it. Okay. All right. So that's number four is collections and charge offs. Okay. Number five. Okay. Number five. Sometimes they may take legal action and wage garnishment. Okay. Legal action and wage garnishment. Okay. The creditor or debt collector, okay, may sue you for non payments. Okay. They may actually sue you for non payment. Now, I got to be honest, I don't see this happen as often with credit card debt. Usually, this happens with installment loans. For those who don't know, an installment loan is anything that ends in the word loan: auto loan, student loan, mortgage loan. Um, what am I missing? Personal loan. Okay. Those are the ones that usually come after you for wage garnishment. But even those sometimes are kind of hit or miss. Usually, if it's an auto loan, maybe a mortgage loan, but usually an auto loan for sure. Okay. On a like, I would say the chances are higher of that happening. If they do win in court, they could get a wage garnishment order, which of course will be taking money directly from your paycheck. Directly from your paycheck. Okay. And some states, they can also freeze your bank account. Okay. Now, again, that's number five, legal action and wage garnishment. All right. Next would be increase difficulty, okay, in getting loans or credit. Why? Because again, since you're not paying, that's going to show late payments, more than likely leading to collections, and of course, hurting your chances of getting approved for credit cards, but not just credit cards, loans, mortgages, okay? And then even if you are approved, you may get higher interest rates. Why? Because you're a higher risk. Okay. You are a higher risk. Okay. That's number six, increased difficulty in getting loans or credit. Okay. Next is going to be number seven, loss of rewards and credit limits cut. Okay. So not only are they going to potentially take the rewards from your credit card, but they're going to potentially drop your credit limit. We see this stuff happen all the time. Okay. You could lose credit card rewards that you've accumulated. And not only that, but some banks may even lower your credit limit or potentially close your accounts. Okay. So keep that in mind as well. Okay. And this is very common stuff. This is more common where they lower your credit limit just because of your balances, you've been late, things of that sort. Because now the risk is just higher, right? Then, of course, if you're late, yeah, and you haven't been paying them, closing the account is most definitely going to be. Not only do we see that more often than not, but again, that just makes sense because if you're not paying them, why keep the account open? Last but not least on this list, and we're not done yet, after this. We got to, because I got a solution. I have a solution after I show you number eight. Okay. So now number eight is going to be stress and harassment. And that's from debt collectors. Why? Because debt collectors, they can call you, it's rare that they send emails, but sometimes they send emails, and of course they send letters more frequently because they know you're checking the mail versus email. Hey, that gets piled under, right? But while laws like the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, also known as the FDCPA, limit harassment, it still can be overwhelming with the phone calls and things of that sort because there are laws that not only protect you, that protect them as well too, and there are things that they can do. But for the most part, if they get out of hand, they obviously can, you could take things to the next level and then potentially sue them. Okay. So those are eight things that can happen if you don't pay your credit cards. Okay. Now, here is a solution. Here is a solution. If you've made it to the end, let me know inside the comment section that you made it to the end. But check this out. We're not done yet. That's just the end of the eight. Okay. Now, personal loan options. Okay. Personal loan options is going to be option one. Okay. So this is how it works. You can either scan either of these QR codes. Okay. I'm going to also put these links inside of the chat as well, too. Okay. Why am I showing you all these links? Okay. Well, some of you all may be in a position where you can improve your credit score if you simply consolidate your credit card debt. Okay. So this is option one. Okay. This is option one. I want to put that link down in there as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and then put this link down here as well too. Now this right here will be option two. All right. All right. And we're going to put that inside the chat as well. All right. And then Angelo, listen, we got that update for you too, sir. So you're either going to see that I would say first thing in the morning for sure. But we got that completed as well too. So thank you for that, sir. All right. So now let me go back. So that's inside the chat as well. All right. The next thing, of course, so you can scan that QR code or click the link inside of the chat. And what this is, these are soft pull personal loan options. This will allow you to consolidate your credit card debt. Now, if you apply for option one and you get approved, apply for option two as well. So you all have a comparison. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with comparing. Okay. Now, if you get denied for one of them, obviously, if the other one makes sense, go with it. But if you get denied for both, you may need additional assistance. Okay. We do have some options for you. And one was what I mentioned earlier, a custom game plan. And if you're saying, you know what, I'm not in a position to do a game plan, not a problem. That's going to speed up your process. But then you also have our 850 Club Elite community. Okay. Many of these people right here on your screens, they had credit goals. Many of them had unpaid credit card debt. Okay. And we were able to show them how they could still, accomplish their credit goal. Many of them wanted new cars. We helped them get into new cars. Many of them wanted to go into home ownership. We was able to help many of them go into home ownership, as you guys can see right there. And there, many of them are standing in front of the houses that they bought. Okay. And we put them in position to go into home ownership. Okay. This young lady right here was a 400 credit score. We created a custom game plan for her. She followed it step by step. She is now one of our many homeowners. Okay. You can scan that QR code right there on your screen if you're looking to not only improve your credit score, qualify for homeownership, and help you lower your monthly car payment as well. All right. So that's the thing. Nafaso says, I don't need none of this. I feel you on that one. Okay. Next thing is going to be here. Let's go and jump into the comments real quick, guys. My son wants to catch there's going to be a lunar eclipse that's going to be happening here in a few minutes. We're not going to miss it. So, but I won't hold you guys too long tonight. We're going to jump into the comments here. And my son, he's up late tonight. He's like, listen, Dad, we can't miss this. I'm like, dude, we're not going to miss it. I got you. I got you. All right. So he's up late with all of us. Okay. Mike Jones is in the house. I was talking about you, Mike, I think that was yesterday, because I was saying I forgot what I said, but either way, it was like another version of, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Of course, being down south when Mike Jones first came out. Anyway, inside joke, I guess. But yeah, man, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Our Lake is in the house. School's in session. You better believe it. Polo, what's going on, sir? Appreciate you being here. Our Lakes is sending a reminder, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate that, Our Lake. Tony Brown in the house. Hey, Calvin, thank you for your gems. Absolutely. I think a lot of times people we forget because everyone's in a different they're in a different space in their credit journey. And I know that people got goals that they're looking to accomplish and things of that sort, but you get some people, they're new to credit cards. They're like, man, what happens if I don't pay? So again, this is something to keep an eye on for sure. Angelo Taylor is in the house. Appreciate you being here, sir. All right. And so, of course, Angelo says, thank you, kind sir. Yep, we got you, sir. And then Nafaso says, only credit card I have is Discover. So you'll be just in position for sure. And there's Mike. There you go, man. Appreciate you being here as well, too. All right. But either way, listen, guys, if you all have credit goals you're looking to accomplish, most definitely got to check out our 850 Club Elite. We had a great event. For first off, everyone that was a part of our 850 Club Elites, let people know inside the chat, how was today? Okay, how was today? I'm gonna start showing some clips. But today was amazing. We went, just so you guys know what we went over today. I'm just gonna show you guys what we went over today. Check the chat if you're not sure if this is something for you. Check the chat and see, because we just had a great day today. And let me pull up the calendar here. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. This is what it looks like when you get inside of the 850 Club Elite. Okay, let me move myself out of the way. There are 145 people in here right here with you guys, as they're going into accomplishing their goals and such. Okay. But check this out. So first, when you get right in, you can just ask any of your credit questions. My team and I, we go through here, make sure you know what's going on, get your credit questions answered. Then, of course, you have access to the classroom. Some things you get instant access to, and some things you got to wait and you have to participate in the group in order to get access to other things. Like if you want to increase your credit score, if you want to lower your car payment, if you want to get a personal loan, if you want to buy a home. But listen, we got some deep stuff. Okay, we're talking like our credit to cash flow challenge, business and credit funding. But anyway, today was crazy. Today we went over the 850 blueprint. This is where I showed everyone how they can get the perfect credit score if that's a goal of theirs. But we also spent an entire hour answering questions along with the presentation. All of that together was about an hour long, okay, of just answering credit questions, getting people closer to where they needed to be. That's what we did today at 10 a.m. Right after that, we went into our power talk session. That's where we talked about how you all can buy real estate, flip real estate, Be landlords, invest in real estate simply using your business credit, your business funding. Okay. And he's, listen, so they got an access to backstage, an interview you guys won't see until about 3 to 4 weeks from now. And either way, when that interview drops, okay, when that interview drops, just know after that interview, we had a special Q&A only for our 850 Club Elite. Okay. So again, now here, you guys will be able to watch these replays. The replays are being edited right now as we speak. And so everyone in the 850 Club Elite, they'll be able to go to the classroom section here, go to the Power Talk section, and they'll be able to see. We got, of course, Lawan. This interview will be coming up here probably, if you guys are lucky, tomorrow or over the weekend. So they were able to see that interview and get their credit questions answered right after that. Then not long after that, we had Tasha come into the building. She was talking about more Navy Federal, best ways to use your Navy Federal membership, and some hacks and tricks that you can do with them as a member to maximize your membership. So she was talking about that. That's another interview that's not coming till another 2-3 weeks from now. So again, you get early access to that, and that's where that's going to be. All right. But either way, I want to make sure you guys got access to that so you guys can see what's going on inside the 850 Club Elite. Okay. But anyway, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make my run. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And of course, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.